All right. All right. Hello again. Welcome back to another lesson, another blessing with yours truly, the counselor, Mr. James Horton, your domestic violence counselor. All right. I would like to welcome you and invite you to my channel, Domestic Violence with the Counselor. I'd like you to subscribe, support my cause, and support the cause of helping the people, and my people, and your people, and our people. Yeah, we're gonna have, I'm working on opening up real soon, a reality show where many of you who feel the need or would like the opportunity to be on television, you can be on television with me, and you can be a member of the group in the class and many of the discussions, right? And it may broaden your life. I know it will broaden your life, so it's something you might want to do. You just subscribe, check in, and we're gonna have some application forms and stuff to fill out, and we're gonna also ask you to send in maybe a minute or two video of yourself, and just tell it about yourself and some of your issues, and we'll see if we're going to choose you to be part of that particular thing. Today's class is going to be about a class called Multiple Domestic Emotions. Emotions, we have emotions, man. All of us have emotions. Emotions are another word for our feelings, right? Just taken to another level. And emotions can cause us some problems sometimes, when they begin to be mixed emotions, and cause us to confuse what we see or what we think we see or what's going on in our lives and our relationships. And emotions can just guide us to do a lot of things. Emotions can be good and emotions can definitely be bad. So we're going to carry on, right? It says, strap your seatbelts in and let's take a ride. It says multiple emotions. It says defining domestic emotions and how emotions describe our feelings, our moods, and our actions. The definition of domestic emotions is the mental state that arises spontaneously rather than through conscious efforts and is often accompanied by physical changes. Our emotions are a state of agitation and multiple states of disturbances when we are dealing with our emotions. Multiple domestic emotions are also known as mixed emotions. Mixed emotions are a mixture of multiple emotions known to cause a loss of control in most emotional domestic violence relationships. Emotions are the part of our consciousness that involves feelings and sensitivity. Please answer the following questions, all right? Please answer the following questions. Number one says, domestic emotions. Do you feel what you do, or do you do things because of the way you're feeling, right? Do you do what you do, or you do things because of the way you're feeling, right? A lot of times it's like, oh, I would have never did that. Some of you women and some of you men also have been in these radical relationships and chosen to go over someone's house and throw a cocktail through the person's car, or set the house on fire, or attempt to set the house on fire. And because of these emotions, right, being rattled and being mixed up with all kind of truths and untruths, all at the same time. All right, number two, domestic emotion. It says multiple domestic emotions. Who say and believe you love and care for your children. Does your emotions or your multiple emotions for your baby mama / baby daddy make you love them, or does all the love stop when the intimate dyad parent relationship stop working, right? What does that mean? It's like a lot of guys, a lot of people that I've met, it interests me, and I thank God. I have one child. He's now 33 years old, but I remember him being young, and I remember that the relationship didn't work out with his mom and myself. And I remember knowing that my father wasn't there as a father. And I said, hey, I'm not going to do as my father did just because the relationship is not working out. So I remember I chose to continue to take care of my my son's mother to the best of my ability. I helped her out. I got her a place even, to stay for her and my son. And I wasn't there, but as far as the relationship thing went, but I saw that it was definitely a need for me to be in my son's life and do all I can. But a lot of relationships today are very interesting. If she's not being one sexual partner, if the woman is not in a relationship with me, or if the man is not in the woman's life anymore, then many parents tend to not want to parent anymore because the person or the parent is not with them anymore. And I don't think that's good. Okay, I just wanted to brush on that a little bit to open it up for you. Number 3, domestic emotion. When you're dealing with a job, a relationship, or a potential opportunity, are you known to allow your multiple domestic emotions to stop you or block you from moving forward? When you're dealing with someone, do you let your emotions stop you from applying to a job, putting a resume in for a job, going to work even? Does it just say, hey, I'm not there. I'm just so messed up, emotionally broken that I'm not gonna go to work. Is that what you have allowed your emotions to do to you? Is the question. All right. Number 3. Number 4, excuse me. Number 4. It says multiple domestic emotions, addicted to addictive relationships and addictive drugs. Let's read that again. Multiple domestic emotions, addicted to addictive relationships and addictive drugs. Do you believe your multiple domestic emotions draw you to addictive relationships and addictive drugs? Or do you feel addictive relationships and addictive drugs draw you into multiple unstable emotions, right? I mean, does a drug draw you to be emotionally wrecked, or does the relationships draw you into emotions which may cause you to pick up drugs and pick up unhealthy relationships? It's the question. All right. Number 5, emotional domestic committee. Is your multiple emotional self-committee known as a hate committee in your head that has you confusing pain with pleasure when choosing most of your relationship partners? Emotional domestic committee. Is your multiple emotional self-committee known as a love-hate committee in your head that has you confusing pain with pleasure when choosing most of your relationship partners, right? I mean, somebody is telling you to go after this particular person, this particular man, this particular woman. Some kind of committee in your head is telling you to go and get loaded and try this drug and that drug. Somebody is talking. I suggest when your committee is active and is unhealthily active, you tell the committee, thank you for sharing, and shut it down, right? You don't need to listen to a bunch of suicidal information, even if it's coming from you. You got to shut you down sometime, right? You got to put something between you, and it can't be you. And it can't be your committee either. You got to find something way greater than that, and hopefully it's not some doorknob that can turn on you. All right? All right, thank you. Number 6, multiple domestic emotions. When you look at your strengths and your weaknesses in most relationships, are you the pacifier or the bottom? When you look at your strengths, your muscles and all that, are you the pacifier or the bottom? Now, the pacifier is you're pacifying people. You're allowing things to happen, saying nothing, no fight back, no anything. And then you got the bottle over here. The bottle is really what the baby really wants. The baby don't want the pacifier for you to hold it over until the food get ready. The baby wants what it wants when it wants it, right? Okay? Number 7. Emotional parent who loves their children. Emotional parents who love their children. For those of you who say and believe you love your children, can you also say truthfully you respect your children when you're verbally and physically fighting in front of them, right? I mean, like with love, people say, yeah, I love my kids, but love don't hurt. You know, in Corinthians, it talks about it, 13th chapter, love don't hurt. Love doesn't parade itself. Love seeks no evil and believes no evil. But if you're fighting in front of those children, you're not showing love. You might think you're showing love. You're showing pain, and you're causing pain and trauma in the child's life. And that's not a lovable act. It's not a lovable act to fight and throw chairs and throw wine bottles and Thunderbird bottles and, you know, all that old stuff, you know. And some of y'all throw Hennessy bottles after you finish the Hennessy because you don't want to waste your drink. I know, I remember when I was drinking, it wasn't no wasting no drink. We wasn't even pouring nothing out for the people that wasn't here. We was like, this is too expensive for all that. So I know how it is. I'm not judging. I know how it is. All right. So we're going to move on. Number 8. We're going to close this out. Emotional domestic breaker. Are you the emotional mental breaker, or are you the emotional taker when it comes to giving and receiving pain in most of your abusive relationships? Excuse me. Emotional domestic breaker. Are you the emotional mental breaker, or are you the emotional taker when it comes to giving and receiving pain in most of your abusive relationships that you're in, right? We got the people that they just come in our lives to break us in half, break us in a bunch of pieces, right? And it's a give and take thing here. Somebody's taking it and somebody's giving it. Question is, are you the taker? Are you the receiver, right? It's the question. And I hope that we just start making better decisions and not involve ourselves in this kind of emotional breakdowns and stuff. We need to be emotionally lifted up, you know, instead of emotionally tore down. So that's going to be it for yours truly. Again, sign into my channel. Please push subscribe, push thumbs up. Tell me how you like it and how you're enjoying this, and if it's mentally lifting you up, or if it's mentally lifting you, bringing you down. And I'm sure it's not bringing you down. So just keep watching and tell a friend and share this with as many people as you can. I'm trying to get my channel up to 1,000 views, and it's taking a while, and I really need you guys' support. So I take a lot of time building this stuff up, not for myself so much, but also for you all. So I would love you to show me some love back. So thank you for attending my group. Yours truly, the counselor, Mr. James Horton.